I did it. I did the deed. Kiwi's excited too. Hello, my name is Mary Fran, and this is my place to live life to the fullest. That means cooking, dollhouses, hiking, biking, and losing 150 pounds. I have been wanting an air fryer for so long. I have seen all of y'all's videos and the food looks amazing and you guys are talking about how healthy it is, and I want one so bad. But I just don't have a big kitchen. Our apartment is small and we are in here cramped as it is. And I just didn't know how in the world to get any more kitchen appliances into this house. And let me tell you, I love my kitchen appliances and my kitchen gadgets. I have gadgets in the dining room on shelves because I love them. So it was really kind of odd that I did not get an air fryer. And we actually have talked about it a couple times. Jason had done some research and was thinking about it for a Christmas gift for me. But it was the space and I wasn't really sure I was going to use it. So about a week ago, we were visiting with Jason's son and his fiance. And she and I were talking about cooking and recipes, and somehow it came up that she has an air fryer. My spidey senses were like, oh, I've got to find out what she thinks. So I started asking her, and her review was glowing. And Jason and his son were just sitting there listening, and then she said something that actually made Jason's ears perk up. She talked about reheating food from delivery and to go. And we do a lot of delivery over the weekend. And then she mentioned French fries, how you can bring French fries home, and you know how you can't reheat French fries. You can in an air fryer. And Jason was hooked because you see, he doesn't get French fries because they taste yucky when we bring them home. They have to be fresh. So we talked about it all week long. And on Saturday, we did the deed and we bought ourselves an air fryer. Now, we went ahead and Jason had already done a lot of research because he was thinking about getting me one for Christmas. So a lot of the research was done, so it was kind of really easy. And we went with the Power XL. As I said, we had actually decided to go with the Power XL. Jason had done the research and he had heard really good things about the Power. And we actually had also were looking at the Ninja because I know that Ninja is a good brand. But we did end up settling on the Power XL. I liked the size of this one. And honestly, I like the fact that it has racks instead of a basket. I opened up the box and on the very top of the box, there was actually paperwork and showing you a quick guide for how to use this. You know, I was dying to pull it out, so I pulled out the top things, which was papers and some small pieces, and I got right into looking at my new piece of kitchen equipment. It was well wrapped in plastic, obviously, but I was able to get rid of that pretty darn quick. There were a couple small bags of some items and I dived right into them. Wasn't sure exactly what they were, but there was a couple and there was a skewer-like thing. And I just kind of played with them for a few minutes and then I decided to put them away. I was pretty sure that they had something to do with the rotisserie. Next up, it was time to remove the tape from the door and get all of my packing material out of the middle of my new air fryer. So I was able to do that. And part of the reason that we really liked this one is because it came with 3 trays and also a rotisserie for chicken. And so each one of the trays was wrapped separately. And they were really in there good, wrapped around the drip pan. But I did eventually get it out. And then I just went ahead and put everything back in so I could see how it looked. Like I said, 3 pans. Obviously I was having problems getting them back in, but that's okay. I didn't have them in even. But that was soon fixed. And Jason was standing here and he wanted to look at how sturdy they were, and we were both impressed with the quality of the trays. And in they go. And we were just looking at everything and seeing how it felt and the construction of it. And then it was time to move it to the kitchen. Now, before I went to the kitchen, we actually did do a little bit of looking at these parts. And Jason actually looked more closely at them, and he was able to put them together and get them put together as a skewer for my rotisserie. I couldn't move it on without looking at least at the paperwork. And this one actually does come with a free offer for a mesh basket and some skewers. I did look it up. It is $17.99 for shipping and handling. We are not sure that we'll be using those, so we're not probably going to get those. And it came with a couple different books. It came with a book on food, it came with a book on dehydrating, and it came with a book on that rotisserie. There looks like there's going to be some good food in those. So once we got it into the kitchen, I was able to turn it on and start looking at some of the features. I've quickly found the timer and how long I'll be cooking. And then, of course, over on the other side is the temperature that I'm setting it to. And I looked at all of the different options that were out there. And it even comes with a little light. I could not wait to try this out. So there you have it. I did it. We have actually reheated stuff because that's the weekends, and reheating it works great, and the French fries actually worked really well too. I am so excited to use this air fryer for more dishes and more healthier options for us. So stay tuned because you might be getting some new recipes. Just remember, there are no excuses. Live your life to the fullest.